here's the thing that I just realized. The Security Operations Center, security's been a part of Cisco Live and the NOC, right? We see the NOC all the time. I haven't seen security broken out like this before, I'm relatively sure. So what's interesting is we got them off of the NOC, they're diligent, extremely smart people, but we still put them in this fishbowl for some reason. We're going to see if we can get into this. Come with me, Steve. Oh shoot, there's a lock. Oh good, it's open. Hold on, come here. All right, come on in. We'll hold that there. Jessica.
Hey, welcome.
Hey, how are you?
So good to see you again. Thanks for coming in.
Nice to see you as well. I brought Steve and Kim here to make sure everybody can hear and see what we're saying. Oh my gosh, you guys have your own fishbowl.
Yeah, check this out. You know, this is the first time we've had this SOC here at Cisco Live EMEA. The NOC has been here a really long time. They've had a security team inside there, Luke, Remco, Scott, Mark, like they've really been doing a great job. And there's discussion like, you know, that's as we mature as an enterprise, let's bring in a full security operations as well to work with that team.
Well, I love the way you're exposing it to everybody to come in. I've noticed, I had come by earlier and I did see you're giving tours. I don't know how anybody focuses on their work.
We've maybe had more scans here than anywhere else in the digital resilience. Don't tell them that, but a quarter of the scans yesterday came from the SOC actually in this area.
The data that you have access to say, well, no, that's not true. Yeah, that's amazing. In fact, I would love to hear some stories. Do you mind walk us through the importance of the Security Operations Center that you've got here and kind of how you're using Cisco technology to really to keep us all safe?
Yeah, so we have a full stack. We've got the firewall. Of course, we have secure access that is handling our domain name service. We have integrated with Splunk because that's really the platform where all the data is going into. Secure network analytics, looking at that net flow. The files that are seen on the wire by our partner Endace and the full packet capture are carved off and sent to Splunk Attack Analyzer. And you can see with the dashboard some of those. Like here's the number of files from Splunk Attack Analyzer that have gone for analysis, and then those that have been sent over to malware analytics. And this actual dashboard here protected the Super Bowl. 125 million people watched the game.
Because you were asked to, you weren't just volunteering. Yeah. You guys contracted or whatever you do. Oh, you've got Olympics and everything on the shirt.
So I actually, it's from the Paris Olympics that this happened. I'll tell you a quick story. Is after being in Paris Olympics, we saw that there needed to be some tighter integrations with XDR, as well as there was siloed. There was security and networking and observability, so as we prepare for LA28, we're bringing that all together with Splunk, and we brought the NFL and the LA28 together to talk more, and this has been our 5th Super Bowl that we've protected with SecureX and XDR. Well, 18 months ago, Yvonne and I were looking like, how can we bring in Splunk and XDR together? Because both Black Hat and NFL has technology other than this. So you can see all the different sources coming into Splunk.
Yeah.
You know, all these Cisco products from the firewall and so on. Well, the National Football League and Black Hat have other things. They may have a different firewall, a different proxy. All that stuff was going to a black hole no one was looking at. So we said, hey, at Black Hat Europe, we figured out how to bring Splunk and XDR together. We went to the National Football League on the 6th of January 2025, so Super Bowl 59 said, can we re-architect your SOC just 33 days before the big game? And they're like, well.
Oh, so you volunteered it.
Yeah, so the CX team has the contract, but they brought us in as a subject matter expert because we've been doing this for 10 years, protecting Black Hat and RSA conference. And so we was like, this is what we can do. You're not going to lose anything that you have with XDR. You don't have to retrain your people just to get all of the power of Splunk integration. So they let us try it out, and we found some attacks and shut it down just 36 hours before the game with our CX partners.
For anyone that may not be familiar, how do you distinguish between XDR and Splunk in terms of how they work complementary?
Yeah, so XDR is really easy to use. The graphical user interface, we can train a tier 1, tier 2 person how to use it very quickly, and they have all that power of Splunk behind it. So what we've done here is we've actually built these same workflows to bring in enterprise security and XDR together. So from all these different sources, we've had 43 incidents that have come in.
Okay.
Only 2 have not yet been looked at. We have this many in triage that are open. And then we built an integration actually here in the SOC this week, because we have the Splunk security product labs team with our XDR experts. We're like, how can we bridge the gap here, right? So we have it, so if they change the status to open reported, it automatically sends the package over to enterprise security with all the work notes of what the analysts have done, the tier 1, tier 2, all that enrichment that XDR has done, all the threat intelligence, the correlation, opens up an investigation here in Splunk. The tier 3 analyst, incident responder, can look at that, have all that context. They have all the deep power of Splunk,
nice.
like all this raw data, all the raw telemetry, all the searching, do their investigation, and then when they close it in mission control, the close status, it will reach back into XDR and close it, and also upload all the notes from the expert analysts with a link to enterprise security. So we're teaching the level 1, level 2, using XDR how to use enterprise security, also how to learn, and we have that closed loop.
Yeah, and you guys are obviously communicating tightly with the NOC, because as you had mentioned to me before, they're responsible for actually executing some of the segmentation or whatever you need to do to respond to what you're seeing. But you guys have been reaching back out to people when you notice something like, as I would say, insecure password sharing.
Yeah, there's so many unique passwords in the clear we've seen just in the last 24 hours. And when we were hanging out together at Cisco Live US, all of those created incidents that are tier 1, tier 2 people had to handle. So that you can imagine if this was 398 plus 43, that's basically a denial of service attack against our analysts on our own doing, right?
Yeah.
So we got with our buddies with enterprise security, and let's automate all this. So these folks receive an email from Splunk SOAR in enterprise security. You're using POP3 and so on, and then they can close it automatically, and then they can come and
this is
take care of it.
amazing. I love the MITRE attack. So, a lot pretty heavy in command and control?
It is, right?
Is that where it should be?
Well, we've found some people doing some bad stuff, and we've got with the NOC and shut it down.
We got a lot of smart people here. I used to always like to make fun of security analysts because they're always been some of my favorite geeks and the knowledge and the stuff you guys apply, but I love the automation and the ability to say, share the context so that the humans can make the right decisions and the machines are helping them pull that off in the communication.
As you leave, just check out Security Cloud Control. That's a brand new dashboard over there.
Okay.
The latest thing with Firewall, they made that, we're part of the new innovation that's coming to our customers. The first time you've ever seen it is right now.
Yeah, and some people are still learning about some of that as well. But no, I love, you got the XDR and the Cisco Security Cloud Control. So you think this is successful, the velocity of security is such that we need to break off that expertise, people can specialize and deal with it. How different does an event like this look like from your perspective to a Super Bowl, to an Olympics?
That's a great question. So this team here actually built the SOC architecture for the Super Bowl. Yvonne and I did that, and then we gave it over to our CX partners who are deliberate, and they get paid to do that. And then we came over here and built it in Amsterdam, and then our team actually was the night shift while they slept in the Levi Stadium. we protected the Super Bowl from this room so that the game went on.
I used to sleep in that stadium because I'd always stay in that Hilton hotel that used to be, or I think it's still there, there right at the edge of it all. Jessica, this is amazing. You guys have been working hard, long hours I'm sure as well.
We are, and we're also beta testing, you see the attack it's attack verification, we're beta testing that from XDR, Splunk AI, Foundation AI, really it's an AI forward SOC as well.
The reality, awesome. I'm being told we need to go, so we're going to I could talk to Jessica for quite a while. We'll go back to the studio.